We've done work with some other larger corporates on advertising in an online environment, on search engine technologies. And that work, typically with the large corporates, we found that the technology innovation has been quite strong. But it's the service packaging that's been the big challenge for them. The challenge of innovating in large corporates is a complex one, and there are several key things that need to be in place before you embark on an exercise like that. The first thing is you need commitment from senior management. So in the case of Virgin Media and Microsoft and MSN, there was very serious commitment from the top people in those organizations. So top-level commitment is absolutely essential. The second is a culture which enables that innovation to occur in a reasonably structured way. But in a way which is not constrained by classical thinking. So for example, in several large corporates we've encountered situations where the CEO has wanted to make something happen, but the finance function, the finance director, has been looking at things from an ROI point of view based on very short-term impacts. And of course this is made harder in listed businesses which have quarterly reporting cycles and therefore may be looking for results much faster than is normally typical. So our biggest successes have come where the finance director in the organization has actually understood the very big potential impact of what we're doing on the bottom line over a medium to long-term scale, rather than the very short term. I think there's a lesson there, which is large corporates, when they want to do something, the CEO needs to make sure that there's an alignment between the strategic vision and the financial metrics that have been set up in order to judge the success of that project. The third thing in large environments, the criteria of success, is actually about the organization understanding that success cannot be guaranteed on some of these high risk return projects. And the really clever corporates run a portfolio approach. And so they may have stuff they're doing which is very safe and which will deliver revenue as per usual, but they need to have a portfolio of things which will deliver success. And then, of course, finally, there's the kind of obvious one, which is that if the culture of the organization subverts what you're trying to do, then it's very hard. But then there are a lot of people who have written about the cultural imperatives in large organizations, ranging from Guy Kawasaki in his famous books to Pinchot and others who've done a lot of empirical research.